I want everyone in this place to give a big round of applause for this table right here. I work with these people, and this one in particular likes to fuck with me all the time. So we need to move.
Called you out.
Thank you. Like 91, don't you?
Yeah.
Is anybody in here in a relationship? No, I don't like it at all.
You mean you?
Do you not hate it in a new relationship? You know, you want to make your best impression. You don't want to do anything that you would do by yourself, like fart. And of course, you know, when you're in a new relationship, you try so hard, you know, you squeeze it and try to and hope and pray to God that it doesn't stink when it comes out. Until, of course, you get to the point where you're ready to spend the night with them. And I speak from experience. And it wakes you up in the middle of the night like you've ate a skunk and your shit is running from it. Okay? And you sneak out of the bed, try not to wake them up. You get to the bathroom, you've turned on the water, you're doing everything in God's creation to keep from them hearing anything. And of course, of all times, it's the kind that just when you think you're done, And of course, in my situation, I happened to be dating someone that used quilts as toilet paper. And it wasn't too bad, I got away with it. I went to bed, I was like, yes, he's never gonna know. Until I get up the next morning and I'm like, how can you shit in the toilet and not flush it? And he looks at me dead serious and is like, I didn't shit. And as if that's not bad enough, that now he knows I've done it, it clogs the fucking toilet. So at this point I'm like, you know what, I don't even care if you hear me fart or shit anymore. I'm just gonna pull your head over the covers and see how you like it. It's crazy. It's crazy. The impressions, the things that you do to try to give someone a good impression and get them to like you. But hey, apparently my shit smells pretty good because I'm still with him. I can't complain. But my husband, normally I date big tall guys because I'm so short and it makes me feel like I'm smaller than what I really am. And how I ended up with this one, I don't know, because he's about this tall and weighs less than I do. And you know, I figured, well, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. And then the first time we had sex, I realized why I don't date small men. Because you shouldn't have to put super maxi pads on their hip bones so that you don't get your thighs cut in half, okay? And of course, as if that's not bad enough, he looks like he's 12 years old, so every time we go somewhere, people are looking at me like I'm a fucking pedophile. And he doesn't help matters none, because we go out to the bar and he gets drunk, and of course, you know, whenever he gets drunk, it's I love you, I love you, I love you. And he tells me, you are my mom. What? What the hell are you talking about? I am not your mom. Apparently everybody is getting to you at this point because I'm not your mom. So I just kind of blow it off because he's drunk. And then we move in together and we're laying in bed one night and he's spooning me. And he pats me on the butt and says, are you daddy's big girl? Okay, dude, at this point, I think it's time for us to go our separate ways because apparently you're not helping matters none with the whole pedophile thing, okay? Yeah, everybody thinks you're my kid, but you're not, even though you act like one. But speaking of kids, anybody got kids? Anybody?
Yeah.
3 people in the whole place, like nobody's had sex in here?
Nope.
Okay, well, I have 3. I have an 11-year-old daughter, a 9-year-old son, and a 5-year-old daughter. And I've learned something from all 3 of them. My 11-year-old, she has taught me that I can see now why mammals eat their young. Okay? I give her a pair of earrings because, of course, she's at that age where, you know, she wants to impress the boys. So I give her these earrings, and she's had them in for way too long because they're not real earrings, they're fake. But they kind of look like grapes, you know, just dangling from her ears. And so I asked her, when are you going to take those earrings out? You've had them in for like 3 months. They're turning your damn ears black. Why don't you take them out? Well, Brandon thinks I look so cute in them. And see, I had to stop myself as I started to say to her, I've never met a man that doesn't like a woman with balls on each side of his face. Or her face, should I say. Have you? I don't know. And then, of course, my 9-year-old, my son, he's pretty much taught me that the phrase that people say all the time, patience is a virtue, that's bullshit. Straight up bullshit. That kid will drive you insane in 0.60 seconds flat. He'll have you ready to pull your fucking hair out. But of course, you know, he has his funny moments, as kids do. They're outside playing in the pool one day, and he comes running in the house and he's, Mom, Savannah just showed me her penis. Now what do you say at this point? How do you explain to him that she doesn't have a penis? So I just jumped at the first reaction. I was like, and that's what will happen to you if you do not behave. Yours will look like that too. And then I've got my 5-year-old. And she's pretty much convinced me that I'm not as intelligent as I thought I was, along with this table right here. That one, namely. Apparently I'm not very smart. And just for the record, grammar is not that fucking important. If you know what the fuck I'm saying, who cares if it's got a comma in it? Okay? Who cares? Alright, it's just bullshit. Okay? So, you know, I've mentioned that my kid, or my husband looks like a kid, you know. I can't say things to them that I can say to him. But the things that I can say to him is stuff like, okay, he enjoys deer hunting. Deer hunting season is like 3 months. And in that 3 months period of time, he has like a 3-month hard-on. Okay? And I've come to the conclusion that the only reason why men like deer hunting is because they're jealous because those bucks get more ass in 3 months than most men get in a fucking lifetime. And if you're a married man or ever been married, you know it's true. When he goes out hunting, the only way I can get him to come home is I have to call him and do a little grunt noise in the phone. So he thinks, oh fuck, there's a deer at the house. Let me get home. You know, I shake my ass in the air and I make the little grunt noises, but of course, you know, it doesn't work for me. So what the fuck? But that's my time. I'm being told, get the fuck off the stage. You're not funny enough. But I think I'm pretty damn funny. What do you all think? I'm not the greatest in the world, but damn it, I can make you laugh. You guys have a great night. It was good seeing you.
Shannon Miller.